All right, so for Squirrel Girl, this build is pretty OP. She does really well solo and with friends as well. She does struggle a bit against the boss. That's why, let me just show you the build. Let me move this here quickly. All right, so what you want to focus is on the acorns first. You want to get all of these 3, 3, 1, 3, 3. Avoid this one, you don't really need it. And you don't really need the last one as well. It's to do with your tail bounce, you don't really need them. And for the boss, I would say you need to get this. This is very important because your right click will do nothing against them otherwise. You get 3 on this and 1 of these is fine as well. What I mainly focus is on critical damage, even though it's not that high. Close range damage is good, healthy enemies, and boss damage is really good. Precision doesn't really matter. Health as well, I need to improve on this, but so far I haven't really needed to improve on it as much. Your main thing that you want to focus on is your gear, and the main thing would be the vulnerability, which is this, the mammal bond, which is your E, and how long you have it, especially on cooldown as well, and your acorn rain enhancement as well. So pretty much when you trap someone with your right click, so the gameplay loop is trap someone with your right click, acorn rain hits a lot, and then you just spam your right clicks, and it's pretty much good to go. This is my gear currently. This one, it was mainly for the boss damage and the bursting acorn enhancement. These are really good, but it's not needed. But damage against close range enemies is good. The main ones I would say that are necessary are your vulnerability, the acorn rain, and anything that has mammal bond as well, which increases the time you're on mammal bond, which is your E. Other than that, your health and stuff, well, that's up to you, but I've got a really good armor, but you can equip whatever you have and slowly farm the gears and get up to it. Right now I'm on 105, but I can get way higher with this build. I think I just haven't had the time to do it, but I'll show you with the gameplay.
Stay alert.
All right, and what I like to focus on is, it's not here, but boss damage ideally, or anything that has close range damage, or yeah, healthy enemies is good as well. I'd avoid any of the ult stuff. I don't think you need it. What I like to do is just jump, E, right click. I'll show you my damage as well in a second. Right click. That's pretty much just the fit. Your ult is pretty good as well. What I like to do is trap them and then ult. So vulnerability is applied and you do extra damage. As you can see, like, I can literally stand still out there now and nothing can really touch me. And it's so much easier on solo. I could easily do way higher levels, but I just haven't had the time. Look, I'm just literally just standing still. I'll shoot my primary and we're done. I'm on 102 billion damage, so yeah, this build is crazy. It's a bit OP. I'll go through the whole thing, but the gist of that's literally the gameplay. Gameplay loop is just, you press E, you right click, and you just trap them, you ult here and there. And also, I forgot to mention, you want something that will, you see how my mammal bond, so the E, it doesn't take that long to regenerate or recharge. You want something that will enable that, so will decrease the recharge rate. And mine is, if I hit left click, so my normal attack, it reduces the timer from 15 seconds to 3 seconds. It doesn't really have a weakness other than the boss. I think boss might be the weakest side to this build, but that's why you want to focus on boss damage as well on your build. And when you get these cards as well, you just build up the boss damage. And yeah, it's not difficult at all. There's another thing that you could do is you could just have infinite jump. This as well. This works better when you have your cooldowns is really low. Like, look, my mammal bond is really quick. Takes 3 seconds, and I could just literally just hop around. And look, I'm already on Dracula. Dracula is probably one of the harder bosses to fight in general. But even he shouldn't be too much. I might die here actually. I don't have any revive thingy. But let's see how it goes. Yeah, I might actually die here. Cool. Yeah, I need to focus on getting her health up a bit. So it just depends on my gear, really. But anything, look how much damage I'm doing. Anything below level 100 is pretty easy. Just please hold on, just focus a bit. Even with these things, you just throw your look, he's done. Game over for him. Hold on. 438 billion damage. I've gotten, when I played with some friends, I've gotten over 2 trillion damage. So at level 105, I think. So yeah, this build is insane. 0 death, 0 exposure to any damage, pretty much. I haven't died any once. But yeah, have a go. Try this build out. And let me know what you guys think.